Here are certain things that elegant women never do, and you shouldn't either. Elegance is more than just wearing shiny diamond jewelry or eating at fancy restaurants. Anyone can do those things. You can't just buy elegance. It's something you have to really be. Women who are truly elegant know them. It takes more than a new outfit or a career shift to get ahead. It depends on how they act and carry themselves. As many things as an elegant woman does, like respecting others and being sure of herself, there are just as many things she doesn't do. Often, just avoiding certain behaviors and habits is all it takes to make her personality shine like a diamond and get people's attentions. Here is a list of certain things that elegant women never do. Number 1. They never swear. The way an elegant woman talks might be one of the first things that throw you off when you talk to her. She talks with confidence and chooses her words carefully. Some people swear when they can't find the right words, but an elegant woman knows how to say what she wants to say. Since she reads more, she doesn't need to have the mouth of a sailor to tell people how frustrated she is. She says it in a calm voice that might get a little more serious. Number 2. They never wear clothes that don't fit. If there is no dress code for an event, she is more likely to be dressed up than dressed down. When she goes out, she doesn't just throw on any pair of jeans and worn-out sneakers. Her clothes and style are more put together than that. She could also choose not to show too much skin when she goes out. She might prefer to leave more to the imagination than other women. Number 3. They don't talk about themselves too much. When you ask her about herself, she usually doesn't say much. She doesn't want to seem too full of herself because the list of her achievements tends to be longer than most. She's not the type to try to show how much better she is than someone else. She's modest about what she's done, so she doesn't overshadow the people she's with. Number 4. They never bring out the worst in their partners. A strong, elegant woman brings out the best in her man. She doesn't waste her time on games, drama, or messing with other people's feelings. We all need to live lives that matter and earn the respect of the people we care about. Respect is what men want from a relationship more than anything else, more than love or even sex. Number 5. They never let things get messy. If you get a chance to go to her house, you'll notice something about her right away. She makes sure that her whole house is clean and organized. Her floors are shiny, her kitchen is clean, and all of her things are in order. She isn't the type to leave her clothes all over the place or dirty dishes in the sink. She keeps things clean not only because it's nice for guests, but also because it makes it easier for her to find everything she needs without having to think about it. Number 6. They don't mess around with people. When other people want something, they may use subtle tricks to get it from other people. If they need help, they might try to make people feel bad about themselves by saying that everyone else would have helped if they had asked. However, if an elegant lady wants anything, she makes her desires as obvious as possible. She knows that being clear makes things less confusing and helps people trust her more. Number 7. They don't forget how to behave. If you get to go to dinner with an elegant woman, watch how she gets ready to eat. She doesn't talk to the waiter like a servant when she talks to them. She talks to them like a friend and might even call them by their first name when she orders her food. She never forgets to say please and thank you. She puts a napkin on her lap and sits up straight when she is ready to eat. Even though she might be hungry, she is not the type to eat like she's starving. And when you talk, you'll notice that her elbows are never on the table. She acts like this in every restaurant she goes to, no matter how fancy it is. Number 8. They don't slouch at all. As we spend more and more time at our computers hunched over, our posture gets worse and worse. We start to walk with our shoulders rolled forward and our heads in front of our necks. This posture is not only bad for your health, but it can also make you feel bad about yourself. A study found that sitting up straight can help people keep their confidence and sense of self-worth when things are stressful. Those who were sitting up were happier than those who were leaning forward. Since a woman with good manners never forgets them, she always makes sure to stand up straight wherever she goes. That's one reason why she seems so sure of herself and in charge. Number 9. They never ignore their health. A sophisticated woman doesn't eat a whole bag of chips even when she's not hungry. Even if she were hungry, she might rather eat something healthier. Because an elegant woman always takes care of herself. She stays in shape by eating healthy meals and working out often during the week. An elegant woman understands her limitations. She doesn't drink more when she's already had enough. Even though she likes sweets, she knows her limits and has the self-control to stop herself from getting one more cookie so she can reach a long-term goal of being as healthy as possible. Number 10. They don't try to be someone they are not. Society can often get people to be someone they are not just because that's what's popular. If the typical bad boy, bad girl trend becomes popular, she won't join the crowds of people who change their looks to avoid looking like an outsider. In fact, an elegant woman doesn't completely copy anyone else's style but her own. She stands out from the crowd because she doesn't dress or talk the way everyone else does, just because that's what's popular at the moment. 11. They don't try to please people. It's easy to think that everyone needs to like us and what we do. We take on jobs at work that are way out of our league just to show off. On the other hand, a classy woman never does this. She doesn't go out of her way to help people. If someone asks for something and set unrealistic deadline, she will not simply strive to please them. She will fight back, but not in the way that most people are used to, which involves hurtful words and attacks on a person's character. Instead, she carefully explains her side and tries to get people to agree with her. They don't yell or scream. When people get mad, they usually yell at each other and start a screaming match. Elegant women can get around this primal behavior when they're on the receiving end. They don't do it when they're on the giving end. She doesn't start a verbal fight with someone who really makes her mad, hurts her, or treats her badly. She discusses. She calmly sits down with the person to talk about her problems with them. She talks to them in an open and honest way so that the problem can be solved in a good way. 13. They never show disrespect to others. An elegant woman never forgets who she's dealing with. People. If someone is annoying her by not being clear, she might ask them how they are doing before calling them names. She really tries to figure out why someone would act the way they do. She does this by empathizing with them and giving them as much help as she can. She knows that when we talk to someone, we don't always know the whole story. We only get a small look into their lives. Behind the scenes, they might be having trouble with their relationship or betraying their siblings and other family members. No one knows for sure. So she always tries to be nice to people because they might be having a bad day or are going through something hard right now. Getting more elegant. People can really buy their way to elegance. It's a lifestyle shift that begins with your core values. Do you really think you can handle the problems and challenges that come your way? That could be why you are so sure of yourself. Do you think you deserve love and that taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of other people? There you may discover the fiery independence of an elegant woman. It's okay if you don't become an elegant woman overnight. If you want to be more elegant, you need to stop doing what they don't do. By doing so, you may ultimately find yourself surrounded by a new class of people.